Hey, St. Mary's is a championship caliber team. You know, they gave us everything that we could handle in this particular game. They represented themselves in their conference very well, and that's a well-coached team with some seniors that, they didn't want their night to end tonight, and they made big-time shots. So I want to give a lot of credit to them. Our team has just battled through a lot. We're battle-tested. We don't lose our poise. I'm just proud of the way our guys competed. And that's what we talk about every single day is competing. They made a run, we'd make a play. It was a total team effort by our team, and I couldn't be more proud of our team. No, absolutely, because we saw a couple big bodies in both those games, and we put a lot of emphasis on inside attack for both the first two games that we played, and we knew that the big fella was going to be a load in there. They're hard to deal with because they have guys that can keep you honest on the outside as well. And they probably were more complete team in terms of, if you want to compare the first two teams, because they not only could throw it down in the post and get a bucket, but they could, score from the perimeter, as witnessed by what those guys did, Taylor and Sadufu. So they're a very talented team. Yeah, Nick is kind of the forgotten man sometimes. We have such great balance. Michi's an alpha dog, BJ's an alpha dog, Mitch is somewhere in between, and then you got Nick, who just quietly, he's a steam engine. You don't really hear him, but he continues to work. And he made some big-time shots when we needed some big-time shots, and he threw his body down there and battled that big fella down there, because that's not an easy task right there. He's always ready. He's always ready to go.
Yeah, it definitely did. We moved the ball, and we kept trying to put him in ball screens and stuff, and it really opened up a couple of jump shots, which is where we got a lot of our points from. So we just tried to move him, run him around, and that's what we did. So
yeah, it's kind of the domino effect. They feed off each other. This guy over here to my left is a battle-tested warrior. He's played in national championships. He drives me crazy sometimes, but I love him to death, because I know I can count on him in big moments, and again, the guys follow suit with Michi. But again, we have that kind of chemistry that we just feed off each other, and we've never had an issue of a guy getting hot and somebody saying, okay, my turn. We keep feeding the hot hand, and again, Michi gives us a lot of swagger.
Oh yeah, man, it was big for us. It was something our freshmen and the new guys haven't experienced, and really, this moment I really wanted it for J-Mo. J-Mo has been here for 4 years, and I want them to go on a strong note. All week we've been talking about how this is our last game as seniors, and I just wanted Mo to go out, on the upper hand. Well, one thing I've seen about J-Mo, he's more consistent mentally. At first, if J-Mo missed a couple of free throws, it was hard to get him back in the game. And now he's he's becoming a man. I feel like he's progressing as a man, and it shows on the court. He doesn't get affected. He doesn't get composed real easily no more, and he just keeps attacking. That's one thing I love about him.
Our great AD, Joan McDermott, and you talk about national championships, she has a national championship, so that's something she can hang over my head at this point right here. But she understands the process of what we do as coaches, and she's so supportive, and that's why our athletic program across the board is great. Because of her, we have great leadership top down, so I want to make sure I mention that.